Dominic, I'm down at the Danube River in the Pest side of Budapest, and yeah, doing some car spotting this afternoon, early afternoon, and I found our first one of my favorites, BMW iX. Let's take a look. This is a beautiful city, I gotta say. Budapest, just unbelievably beautiful scenes and all kinds of cool cars. There's a Porsche 356 from the 50s I put on my Threads account earlier today. I came across last evening. This looks nice. X-Drive 40. So nothing else in the vicinity right here. That's electric at least. But yeah, we'll pop this camera back on as soon as I find something else. I've been walking around a little bit. Just walked down this long stretch of street. It's all closed off to traffic. You know, the best car is no car. If you live in a nice city where you can do that, and it's, you know, really awesome to have. But yeah, coming over here, I did find finally an EV. It is, of course, one you all recognize. It's Tesla Model 3. Dual motor. Oh, maybe this is performance. It's got the red brake calipers on the front. Looks nice. BMW i3. This is probably like the 5th or 6th one I've seen so far. i3S even. Awesome. Yeah, this seems to be a very popular car here. Venerable Nissan Leaf. We have a Tesla Model Y coming along here. Taxi here to check out Hyundai Ioniq 5. That's pretty awesome. Oh, and look, I just followed right up by another Hyundai. We'll see him in or her in a moment as I cruise by. I'm sitting at a cafe. Yes, Hyundai Nero or Kona. Actually, Kona. I guess I'm jet lagged still. Volkswagen e-up is a ride share. It's my first one I've seen here so far. Actually, they're pretty nice. This isn't electric, but I see it coming, and I thought I should probably get it on film anyway. For the tourists, I guess. Show you just another BMW i8 just happens to be passing by. So I'm at the Grand Cafe in Budapest, sitting here, and it's just great car spotting spot. And here we have a little Kia, it's Nero, and it's a car sharing vehicle. Here we have a street parked Tesla Model Y in white. Oh, it's got green colored calipers in the front. Interesting. Just came across this street parked Volkswagen e-up, and this is marked green go, so that means it is a ride sharing car. E-car sharing, it says right there. Very nice. Yeah, they look great. It's the Mustang Mach-E as it drove by me. Smart ED, just if I can get this in the camera. And we'll spin around and take a little closer look actually. There's all kinds of cool cars here though. It's hard to keep this limited to EVs because it's, as a person, from America coming to the Europe for the first time, I'm seeing all these cars that I've, read and seen pictures of forever, and it's all as a car geek, I'm like really excited. Anyway, let's take a closer look at this Smart ED, this street park. This is actually a great car for a city like this. Nice and small. Let's take a look on the other side. Also electric. Or not, actually. I've noticed the bicycles here. I haven't seen that many electric bicycles. Everyone's, pushing, doing total human power. I'm in Bratislava, Slovakia today, and we're gonna see if we can find a few electric vehicles roaming the streets, and it should be fun. We just got a few hours here, so yeah, Let's go. Electric vehicle. Carries lots of people. Oh yeah. Using the overhead lines to power the motors. No battery needed. I'm not sure. Maybe it has a small battery buffer. I doubt it. Yeah, and here comes another one in the other direction, so you kind of get a better look at it. This is part of the public transit here, I guess, in Bratislava. It's a very nice, modern-looking one there. Sweet. Yeah, best car is no car. I just spotted a little E-Up parked up here in the street. Looks nice. We saw some in Budapest, but this is a natural color, unwrapped. It's not a car sharing vehicle, so you can see everything. Oh, it looks so nice. I love this. Exclamation point mark is part of the word mark. The Ioniq 5 parked up on the street. Just walking through Bratislava. I haven't not seen anything at the moment. Well, I am seeing this like Renault, or not Renault, Audi R8 supercar. But yeah, I was just looking at this intersection and just wondering how autopilot or FSD would deal with it, because it is not at all straightforward. It's kind of all kinds of ins and outs to it. Yeah, kind of crazy. But, all right, back on the hunt. Tesla Model S in blue. Oh, too late to zoom. Oh, there he is. So they are here. Besides the very modern looking trolley cars, they still have some like classics here, which is pretty cool to see actually. Yeah. Just changing, switching up passengers, people getting on, people getting off, of course. Just want to show it to you in action as it takes off. It's nice and quiet. Yeah. Sweet, right? I like it. Still looking for some more EVs. Rode the head out of here actually, but alright, not seeing anything. But we'll have some more in the next day or two. Hello from Melk in Austria. On the search again for some more EVs, and I've just gotten close into town and I found my first one, a Renault Zoe. I've heard about these forever. I've never actually seen one in person, so this is kind of new for me. Let's just take a quick walk around. So this is in pretty good shape actually. I'm not sure what year it is. It's not brand new, I don't suppose. I believe they've been refreshed recently, but this looks like the original. Nice small 4 doors. Just look around this little parking lot here. I thought possibly this little Me over here was electric, but it is not. There's a Cooper here. It's nice. We don't really see those at all. We don't get those in America, but. And there is the Cooper Born, which is electric, that I'm looking out for. Haven't seen one yet, but if I do, I will show you. All right, let's get into town. As I mentioned, I'm in Melk, Austria, and so this is a smaller town, so it could be kind of interesting to see what they have in the way of EVs here and EV infrastructure. Actually, I didn't see a whole lot of charging stations in downtown Bratislava or Budapest, but so it'd be kind of interesting to see how they deal with charging life here in Austria, small towns. Yeah, it's a pretty picturesque place, as you can see. I'm pretty excited about getting into town. Got a little footbridge to cross. And there are swans in the river. It's pretty awesome, actually. Show you a little bit of the sights. Pretty idyllic. Yeah, but there's still cars here, some amount of cars, so we'll go check see what they got. Just kind of walked into the first little bit of town and I am met by BMW i3, which is a great car for here because all the streets are really narrow. Take a look at this first parking lot. I don't see anything right off the top of my right in sight. But yeah, we'll explore more of the town here in a moment and see what we can find. Here is another EV. I just walked by this and did not notice, but this is a new NIU electric scooter. And these folks are actually in Abu Dhabi, I believe. I didn't see their stand, but I was contacted. I was hoping to talk to them a little bit. But this is just one of the scooters. It looks like it's a few years old. But yeah, and it's great for this kind of... this is the first American US pickup truck that I've seen in the last few days here in Europe. I've seen one smaller Nissan pickup, but this is like the first full-size pickup truck. People here, it's like not even that many SUVs, mostly a lot of wagons, a lot of diesel wagons basically, like small vans. Here comes like a little Renault ambulance. Pretty cool. Diesel truck. Everything's just a little bit smaller here, you know, to deal with the roads. But yeah, full-size Ram, kind of a surprise. All right, so this is what I've been dying to see because this is the car that I was really hoping somehow Volkswagen Group would figure out how to bring to America. This is the Cooper Born. It's basically based on the Volkswagen ID3. Let's start with around, but first, like this, these wheels. Like this is the Cooper brand in general does this with its bronze accents. And of course, like the word mark across the back is also in same bronze. It just looks so great. Let's move through here to the front. Oh yeah. It just looks nice. It just looks, you know, a little word mark right there in the front. Awesome. Well, that marks one off my list. And actually, okay, so I'm headed for a charging station right now. And I'm not sure if I couldn't really see any, like, it says level 2 charging station. So I'm expecting to find only like AC charging here. Which, you know, it's not ideal because we need some DC charging pretty much everywhere that people drive so they can drive, you know, connected journeys. It looks like a lot of the regular owners, they have between the houses there are little alleys to go into so you can get into you know, like a backyard situation basically, and that's where people could plug in. You know, in America, people have garages or driveways, so that means we can generally plug in. But here is like back courtyards in this kind of a town. Yeah. All right, let's go find some more. Just driving by this little driveway. Oh, it's a little road, maybe or an alley, and there is Tesla Model S OG with the nose cone. So they've managed to penetrate inner Austria somehow with sales. Very nice. So I made it to the charging station, but I came across this Tesla Model 3, so I thought I'd just, you know, take a quick look-see. Got the aero wheels, white interior. Regular brake calipers, so it's not a performance. That's fine, of course. And not dual motors, it's just your basic rural drive Tesla Model 3. Go to the charger, and I found another Tesla. So that's good to see at least some EVs in this town. It's funny, it's not, they don't have the it's a Model Y. Nice color too. That's the Quicksilver? Is that? Yeah, the new color out of Germany. This is a dual motor. But over here is the charging station. And with the Renault, like we just saw, yeah, it's AC charging. So this one's like level 1, max 3 kilowatts, max 22 kilowatts. Of course, they're on what you would call 220 current here, or you know, 220 volts current here. So their onboard chargers have a lot more energy than ours because the voltage is higher. Yeah, right. Renault Zoe, that's what it is. Looks like there's a gentleman in his car. I don't want to film him, make him feel uncomfortable. Let's take a quick glance around the area in this car park, and yeah. Yes, so it looks like there's still a lot of adoption work to happen here in some of these countries. I was just seeing on Threads, I follow this gentleman named Felix, and he was shooting a car park in the Netherlands somewhere, and it was like all EVs. And here we still have to kind of hunt them down. So there's still a lot of adoption to happen. But let's take a look around a little bit more. Take a look around the town just a bit more, and we'll report back in when we find something worth talking about. I showed you just a moment ago, and that Tesla Model Y. But just over here, I walked right by it. I didn't even see it. There's another charger. Also AC. Siemens iCharge. This looks like it's on a meter of some kind. A little hard to read the screen. But yeah, so there is some charging in downtown. Interesting little scene here. All right. No Zoe action. Just driving by us. This may be the same one that we were just looking at. I'm not sure. Obviously not as noisy as all the diesels. So many diesels. But you know, talking about charging stations and things, I have not seen, actually in the last 3 cities, a gas station. Like in the downtown in the city area, or here yet, I have not seen a gas station. So, yeah, just an interesting observation I thought I'd mention. We're still making our way through this town to a Hyundai Ioniq 5 right in Melk, Austria. Just making its way around. At the local mall here by a Nissan Leaf, the newest one. Kind of interesting to see. It's the first actually refresh Nissan Leaf I've seen in the last few days. The mall is a place, the EV spot, because here's a Kia Soul electric. It's pretty cool. Try to keep out of people's way here. It's nice. You can tell, of course, by the grill. It's you know, blocked off, and there's some badging. They got aero wheels. Very nice. I was just sitting in a cafe having a bit of juice, and I spotted this Kia e-Niro across the way, which I want to take a quick look at, and then impulse a car. It looked like an EV to me, but I wasn't sure, so I had to take a closer look. And sure enough, this is a BYD, Build Your Dreams. I don't have any idea what model it is yet. Let's see if it says some model on the side. There is a charging port on the passenger side. That's pretty cool. And yeah, this is the first Chinese EV that I've actually seen in the last few days. Folded in mirrors, aero wheels. It's electric. I'm not sure what it is, but it's going by. That's definitely electric. Something. Skoda. Just spotted another Cooper Born, so I just thought I'd share it because, you know, I love it so much. This street parked. Making my way out of town just now, and I just came across this e-transporter Carretto. So yeah, definitely. I see the little motor on the back axle, and it's a little 3-wheeler. It's cute. Could be looks like under the seat is place for a lead acid battery.
Each picture $1.
All right, looks like I'm paying for this video. So hit like, subscribe, tap that bell icon for notifications. I'm in the town of Dürnstein in Austria, and about to do a little bit of exploring for a few hours. And what do we have here? Doing some car spotting, of course, as I go. And the first EQS, Mercedes-Benz EQS that I've seen on this trip, and it's parked right up against a BMW iX M60, spicy one. Kind of great to see. Maybe to get a little profile of this. Looks really nice. Hopefully this is coming through on the camera. Very clean. Some plastic wheels. This is sort of an interesting little town. I just noticed that the residents, some of the residents, you know, there's some street parking here, but there's also like little tiny driveways, And some people have garages, small garages. And yeah, here's a plug-in hybrid Volvo V60, and they've got a charging port right outside the door so they can charge. As an example of garages, just really quickly, here's garage, a very small garage. There's space under the house, also with a small garage, even further in there. Pretty nice. All kinds of opportunities to charge then at home. It's the vineyard over here, actually. I believe this is the town where the king or the local authority held King Richard the Lionheart captive for ransom in like 1192 or so. Found the first fully electric vehicle from this town domestically. And it's a small, actually pickup truck, right? 3 wheels, in-wheel motors. Solid. Very similar to the one we saw in the last town. We'll just keep making our way down this street. It's a pretty small little town here. Amazing how you see in these little castle towns how they just cram everything in. You got vineyards right on the rocky soil, and you still manage to have, your garage right in town. Amazing. This is a pretty fancy place dating back to 1630. And good place to do some car spotting though. Really classy. We have a Tesla Model Y here. And one Tesla Model X. And that's it. And some fancy BMWs that are not electric. So the new electric scooters seem to be a pretty popular option. Oh, this Toyota is in hybrid mode. You can hear it very quietly going by. Yeah. But these new scooters, yeah, so this is like the second one we've seen. Great for navigating these narrow streets, but this looks like you'd be just a pedestrian only, but people have cars, and there's even a truck flying out of one small space. A small truck, but yeah. It's kind of amazing how people live here. So that was all the EVs I could find in Dürnstein. There were actually a few electric bicycles, KTMs I saw. It was pretty nice. Yeah, nice little town and some EVs. There you go. Tesla Model 3. I am in Vienna, Austria, on my way out of town actually, and just about to wrap up this video, but we just passed the Tesla Model 3, so I thought I'd share it with you. And this is interestingly enough, it looks like we're passing a refinery at the same time. So that's about to wrap up this video. Things I missed: I did not see a Volkswagen ID Buzz, Porsche Taycan, Cross Turismo, a few different things, but maybe next time. So I guess until next time, ciao. That's car, Polestar. Look at that, Polestar 2 right there on my way into the building. Okay, ciao for reals this time.